Hi there. This is Melanie with Tampa Book Reviews, and I really wanted to talk today about Allegra Goodman's This Is Not About Us. And obviously, I got this from the library. It was a long wait for it, actually. I was kind of towards the beginning of that long wait. It's only expanded since I've read it. I really was looking forward to reading this book. I knew it was about estrangement, and I've had a few estrangements in my own family. And so I was really interested to see how this would be captured in this book. And so the story is about three sisters. One of them dies, they're all older. She dies of lung cancer. I don't think I'm spoiling too much by saying that. And at her sort of end of life, while she was still in hospice, and she may have died at this point, I don't actually remember. The sisters fight about bringing an apple cake over, and they never speak again. And so each chapter, it's really, really well written. Each chapter is from the perspective of a different family member in this sort of extended family of cousins and siblings and grandchildren. And it was very, very interesting. They're a Jewish family. I grew up Jewish. I found that it was very relatable. The story was really well written. You saw a lot of vivid imagery. So, all of those things were really good. I can see why some of her other books have done so well. The only thing that really kind of kept me, I don't want to say kept me up at night, but that's sort of the feeling that I had was that I don't know that estrangements really happen over cake. And I know this from personal experience and talking to other people who have been estranged from their families. And so I will tell you, I was estranged from my mom for the last 5 years of her life. But it was a long time coming. There was so many things that happened for it. I never would have stopped really having a relationship with her if it was over cake. So, in my case, the estrangement had really been brewing for many, many years. And it was just at a realization, the last kind of straw was she was in an abusive relationship. And my kids started to realize that. And it was really awkward to see her. And her boyfriend did some public shaming of me online and was really a bully. And she was really taking advantage of me financially. And so the last straw, if I look back on it, was still much bigger than a cake. But if you only looked at the one thing, the last thing with her boyfriend, the fight online that I had with him, where he just posted about me on my Facebook page, I would say that seems really minor, but there was so much history over decades that really led to that moment. And it's interesting because I was really hoping in this book that we would be able to see the history of what led to that moment. Because in my experience, it isn't the cake that really is the problem. And so something else must have happened, and that was the final straw. And absent of that, it was just really sad that they lost this relationship with each other. And I don't think we saw enough. There's the two sisters that survive. There's Sylvia and Helen. I don't feel like we saw enough of Helen's perspective. So we saw a lot of Sylvia, but not enough Helen. So anyway, I do recommend you read it. It is a very interesting book. I can see why it is so incredibly popular right now. Um, Although again, I do wish that we delved more into estrangement because I think it is a really relevant topic, but it is not explored very thoroughly here.